Welcome to the Double E Show. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. It's May's channel update. How's everybody doing? I want to thank everybody who subscribed in the month of April. Numbers are looking good. We're up to 281 subscribers as of today's recording. Really good numbers. I'm really happy about that. And thank you for finding my content enjoyable enough to want to join in and keep up to date with what I'm putting out there. So let's talk about what I'm putting out there. So I started the murder mystery point and click series, Art of Murder. The numbers haven't been really good. The game is a bit frustrating because it's the old style point and click where it's not very intuitive and you have a lot of trial and error. That game itself takes a long time to edit to get the video out because I got to cut out a lot of repetitive clicking and trying and clicking and searching and clicking. So it's a lot of effort for very little views, but I really, now that I'm into the episodes of Art of Murder, FBI Confidential, I'm really kind of like, now I want to solve everything that I'm working on. The current case I've been assigned, along with in the background, I'm working on solving my partner's murder, my new partner's murder. So I wasn't even really a partner with him yet. So I'm going to continue the series. It'll be on Mondays at 1 or 2 o'clock, depending on whether or not I get a American Truck Simulator video out. Now, I haven't in the last couple weeks recorded American Truck Simulator because on Thursdays, when I normally record American Truck Simulator and do my week ahead review of the videos that I've recorded that week, on Thursdays, instead of doing that, I've been playing Apex Legends with a buddy of mine, the Salty Gopher, and his screen name is Case, and he's been a friend of mine for 7-8 years now, and he likes shooters and things like that. So I had asked you guys whether or not you'd be interested in seeing that kind of stuff on the channel, and the only real feedback I got was, if you want to do some shooters, do some shooters. Now, I know they don't necessarily fit with the genre of games that I currently play, but neither did the point and click mysteries, and I enjoy doing those. So I've been recording Apex Legends, and I'll be, in the month of May, I'll start putting out short video clips, because it's not a story-driven game. It's a battle royale first-person shooter. Yeah, first-person shooter. So it's just going to be a lot of clips of me dying because I haven't played a shooter since like 2004-ish. No, 2006-ish. 2006, 2007. I was in a Call of Duty game clan, and I played a lot of Call of Duty, and it was very tactical, and not a lot of run and gun. So when we would play in tournaments against other clans, there were very few run and gun type players. A lot of it was very tactical, so I'm used to that. So it's taking me a long time, especially with my limited amount of time to play the game, to get used to running and gunning, because there's a lot of that in Apex Legends. But I went with Apex because Fortnite is very saturated, and although Apex is a very saturated market, I'm not really looking to take a piece of the market and get into it. I just want to play the game because it looked like a lot of fun in the videos that I've watched, and it is stressful. Oh my goodness, I am not good at this game. But my buddy is, and he's getting much better. And so he's going to be able to teach me how to play it better. But you'll start seeing those videos pop up. Most likely there'll be little short videos that'll be on Saturdays. I don't normally put out videos on the weekend, but I will start putting out videos on Saturdays of just, like short little montage of me dying, basically. There'll be a lot of that. I'm going to continue on with my current series. I'm starting a new season of Forebearers beta, using the new combo map seed that they put out that has all the 3 different climates in one map. Now, I've only played the tutorial map, which was, on the easy level that had good amount of resources, a temperate climate, where everything was, there was good water, there was good food and things like that. And I'm getting messages. So I'm going to play the new, tri-climate map that they put out, and hopefully it's a different layout, because the first 2 seasons that I've played the game, we use the same map, so I really know the layout, and they don't really change it that much. It's pretty much everything is exactly where it is from playthrough to playthrough. So definitely want to switch it up, and hopefully it's a new map. If it's not a new map, we're going to play with the climates anyways and see what the differences are. And then this might be the last season of Forebearers, unless they make another major update, and add more content to the game and refine some of the little tidbits that niggle at me. They're just not. Some of the mechanics are just very wonky, and I don't know. I'm still on the fence about the game. It could be so much better than what it currently is, but that's why it's in beta, and hopefully they're going to refine it a lot before they do a full release. Tropico is now fully released. I still have the beta version, but I don't know with the last update they did whether my beta version basically has everything that is in the full release version. I'm going to experiment with that offline and see whether or not it is. And if it is, and everything is opened up in it, like full campaign and all that, I'm going to revisit a Tropico series. Depraved, this season of Depraved should be wrapping up here in May, because we've got the second town now that's mining the gold. So we'll be able to get the gold to make jewelry, and we've got the fisher up, and so we'll be able to make jewelry and have fish, which means we should get merchants, which means we should be able to build some merchant level housing and that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much the goal of the game, is to get to that and then sustain it. So we will see whether or not we reach that, but we should be able to do that and finish this season this month. Not sure whether I'll do a season 4 right away, but we'll see what happens. Because the maps are procedurally generated, we could start again and do something new, but we'll see. I'm going to put that one as a might continue after this season, or I might trade back and forth between it and Tropico, if Tropico is, if I do have the full version under my beta heading. Banish will continue, as always, loving the game. The mods, making it lively. Thanks everybody for watching those videos. I seem to be getting a lot of subs for the Banished videos, the Banished series, and I'm getting a lot of views because of that, and that's absolutely great. Let me turn off that little alarm there. So I'm glad you guys are liking it as much as I am enjoying creating it. I am, in the month of May, going to try to be a little more concise with my videos, so less of the waiting for things to build, and the editing will, kind of fast forward through to where we need to be for the next step, and try to focus on little biomes and doing them in each video, and what we need for each of those in each video. And we'll see how that works out in both the Mega Mod and the Red Ketchup and Discrepancy series. Let's see what else. Prison Architect. So we're now in May. I am going to be getting the prisoners in this month, and we are going to actually play the prison for a little while and see how it fleshes out. with profitability, whether or not I can get out of the debt that I've created during the building process, which would be great, because if I could erase the debt and become profitable, I can then sell that prison. And in the next series, instead of using unlimited funds, I'd like to continuing using mods, but I would like to sell the prison and use the starting capital, which would be greater than what you would start out with if you were just starting a regular prison, and build a new prison, and maybe do a women's prison, since I haven't built a women's facility in Prison Architect. So, but that'll continue, and we'll see how it goes for the month of May. If I finish it up in May, if I get profitable enough that I can sell it for a hefty profit. But we're going to play through and see what we do. We're starting out with the minimum security. We will see whether or not I can make enough money with minimum security to get out of debt. I might have to add a medium security section to it. Considering that it's a white collar prison, the reason why I wanted minimum security is they're usually less volatile. And white collar prisons usually have less volatile prisoners. They're generally people who have committed fraud and larceny and things like that, as opposed to people who have murdered or raped or kidnapped and things of that ilk. So we'll continue with that. Let's see, what else? Foundation, loving the game. I'm on the brink of starvation. We will see whether or not I can survive my first season without having everybody leave because there's no food. So we're going to continue on with that. But as you know, the double E way, if I fail miserably, I will just start over. We'll start a new series and we will try things differently. But it's a really adorable game for being an alpha. There's not a ton of stuff at the very beginning, but there's enough to kind of keep you progressing. I wish there were a little bit more of a hint system, so you know why you're building certain things, instead of it just you need to move your citizens up to this level, and then it says build this, this, and this, and it kind of chides you along that way. I wish it would kind of give you a breakdown of why you're doing it, but we'll muddle along, and we'll hopefully build something rather beautiful. I've seen a lot of people play the game, and I've seen some amazing villages turn into some amazing little towns and cities. So we're going to continue with that. And again, I want to thank Murphy Plays for providing me with a copy of the game so that I could play it. Let's see what else. That was let me scroll down the page here. Oh, you can see, yeah. So we're up to 281 subscribers. We're getting on average about 151 views every 2 days. So that's not bad. At one point, my views, I was averaging about 120 views a day. But 75 views a day is not bad. And my watch time has gone up to 7.5 minutes. Now I make 25, 30-minute videos, so that's a little disconcerting, but the number is up, and I think that's a good push from the new subscribers. Thank you for watching more of my stuff. But with me working on trying to edit better and making my videos a little more concise, hopefully that'll hold the viewership a little longer, because I would like to see that number increase to where I know that my content is holding you throughout the video. But we'll see how that goes. Let me scroll down here to the current ongoing playlist. We'll go here. Let's see. Prison Architect. Yeah, so that's pretty much how it's going to stay right now. And then I'm going to add the Saturday playlist of Apex Legends. If there's anything that you would like to suggest that I do, try, buy, pick up, check out, whatever, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next month at the beginning of the month for another channel update. And with that, thank you for all of you who have subscribed to me so far. Peace.
That was a failure of epic proportions, unacceptable.